Today on the bench we have an Emerson 587B radio, Bluetooth conversion. This radio was manufactured in 1949. This is a wonderful example. Let me just get this rag out of the way. The case on this radio is exquisite. I've got some fingerprints on it here from where I was cleaning and polishing it. But you can see there's very little scratch marks on this radio. It's in excellent condition, especially for a radio that's been around since 1949. This has had a the Bluetooth conversion on it, and I'm going to use this video as a instruction video for whoever ends up getting this radio. On the back we have two sockets. We have our power input, which is a 5 volt, input, power input, and then we have our auxiliary input. If you want to plug something in to this radio that is not Bluetooth compatible, and this radio is made of a material called Plascon. It's not Bakelite. It's just a different version of hard plastic that was used in the late 1940s. On this side we have the original dial knob, and you can see we can turn the dial indicator. This knob here is the on-off and volume. And so this is how you control the radio. Turn it on and off and turn on the volume. Let me open up the back here and I'll show you the internals. Okay, here we go, taking off the back. Now when you have this radio, you should never have to do this, but I just want to show you what's inside of it. So here we go. Let's get back around here and I'll point out some of the features of this radio. All right, so with the originals, we've modified this radio. We've taken out the original electronics, the tube electronics of it. You can see this is where the old power cord came in. We've taken the tube sockets out and a lot of it. Also on this radio, the speaker was heavily damaged, so we've gone ahead and replaced it with a modern speaker. It sounds really good with this speaker. Inside here, let me get this zoom in a little bit here. Okay, here's the new amplifier and the new Bluetooth module. This up here is our Bluetooth module, and we're using a 2x3 watt speaker, or sorry, 2x3 watt amplifier for this, but we're using it in mono. Now the one thing that we do when we use these amplifiers in mono is that you are getting the full spectrum of sound, and we're also protecting your inputs on this. And I say that because instead of just connecting the left and right speakers together, we've got it through a resistor array. I don't know if I can actually show that to you. Let's see if we can get around here. If you look down on the bottom here of this input, this is where the resistor array goes. So there always is a load on your input device, whether that's the Bluetooth module or whether you plug something into the auxiliary input. So that protects your device from any changes in the load. You can see in here, but way back here this way a little bit. There we go. We've taken the original light bulb out of here and replaced it with an LED, and you can see that in here. This lights up the dial just a little bit. It has to be fairly dark, so you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it in a well-lit room, but the dial is illuminated just like it was originally. So let me go ahead and put the back on this thing, and I'll stop this while I'm doing this, and then I'll show you how the okay, we're back again at the back on the radio. So when you go to use this, you will be supplied with a power adapter. This one I'm using right now is my bench adapter, so it's going to be a little bit different. Yours is going to be specifically made for this radio, but you'll have an end on it, and the power end here just plugs into the power input. Always use the one that I've given you for this. Don't try to use any others, because we want to make sure that we have a 5-volt input into this. A lot of these adapters are 9 and 12 volt, which will blow up your radio, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, all right. So here we go. We're going to pair the Bluetooth radio with my iPhone here. Just turn it on.
Paired.
Here I've got some royalty-free classical music on YouTube. I don't want to get a YouTube copyright hit, so here we go. You see this radio is very, very loud. I know it doesn't really come through well on it's being recorded, because these all have automatic recording settings, but this certainly will fill up the room with music. So say you have a device that's not Bluetooth compatible. You want to play it on here. There's an auxiliary input, and here you have a stereo cord. You just plug into that. And then any device that has a headphone jack, you just plug this into the headphone jack, and then we're back playing again. Alright, and you can hear that the quality of the music is very clear. It's about the same as through the Bluetooth. We use a high quality Bluetooth receiver in here so that we get rid of a lot of the distortion that can occur with Bluetooth transmission. Alright, so let's go back to Bluetooth mode. We'll just unplug this cable. And now we're back on Bluetooth again. Now, one thing I want to show you with our Bluetooth module, I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume on the iPhone all the way down, and then turn the receiver all the way up. See, we're not getting any hum out of this. We're getting a little hiss from the speakers, from the amplifier, but nothing from the Bluetooth hum. So the main reason we go ahead and build our own Bluetooth boards is because we want to control the noise and the hum, the buzzing that you often get on other Bluetooth units. So we'll just go ahead and turn this music back up again. Okay, so there you go. When you're done, just turn it off. And that's it. So this radio, this Bluetooth radio, we'll have available on Etsy, and we'll be taking to some of our spring shows. So keep an eye on our Facebook page, and we'll let you know where we're going to be, so you can see this radio in person. Thank you.